So shall we begin? I think we have 14 attendants already. So I will quickly run the currency before someone will come around and see on Systematic. Why is it not replaying mode now? Okay, let's see what we have for today. Let's see if there's news events for today first. So today we have a lot of news coming up this morning. So by 9:30, we'll be here. We'll be having flash manufacturing PM on GPP. We have Euro came out negative and positive this morning. Today's Japan back holiday. We'll be having US by 2:45 flash manufacturing PM. Likewise, the Fed chairman Powell will be speaking by 5, and then by 7, Bank of Canada, Governor Macklin will also be speaking. So let's take notes of all these events starting from this 9:30. So that leads us to the chart now. The market is moving, yes. You can see that the dollar is gaining back strength. Dollar is bringing back strength since dollar swept this liquidity that resides here. Swept liquidity there. We have a push up, so we may see dollar gaining strength if all those news events come out in favor of dollar. So dollar is gaining more strength, but it's not totally bullish. We are not totally bullish on dollar. But those, after they have taken liquidity below this low, you can see how we have been printing what? How we have been printing bullish, and we continue. So when you see, just like when we're pretty bullish here, then before this, so it means that a kind of bullish strength that is occurring in the market, right? So, right now, what happened? Let's start with BTC. Yesterday, I pointed out that a likely bounce of BTC from this zone. So let's see if this daily candle holds. If this guy holds bullish today, then maybe by tomorrow we'll see BTC giving us bullish reading. So price is currently at 113,000. So price has come to mitigate this daily order blow, but when we go to 4 hours, that place is an imbalance. So we have a fair value gap that price tap into. So all we know now is We want to see if this imbalance will sustain price. Otherwise, there's this kind of trend line liquidity that also residing here. Maybe price will crash to this place. So let's see. But for now, the trading there is dicey. If you want to buy, take just a small lot, and see how it behaves. Put your stop loss here. In case it doesn't work out, take you out, then you position yourself to this place. So I moved to GU. Yesterday, GU is coming from a kind of resistance zone. So we have price tap into this supply zone, and we have this massive sell-off. Will this sell-off continue? I don't know. Now, for this sell-off to continue, there's a need. We have to deal with this place. We have to deal with this place. For that said, to really valid, which means we need a candle close below, then we can trade to this place. So for now, it's not advisable to sell GU. It's not advisable to sell GU for now. So it's not advisable to sell GU for now, right? So what we can do is for us to, yesterday I tried to bullish around there, but I don't like the sluggish of the price. When price is giving me, when I need the momentum, or it's not giving me, I will just exit trade. So I think I bought around here, and this morning I just cut out. Though I was positioned to take profit here, but with because the bearish is so massive. So when you see that is where we read momentum. When you see price corrective leg is struggling to climb, that's to tell you that sellers are more in the market than buyers. So, and I bought here. The thing was, I was targeting at least this place, but the thing was strongly, I just get out. So I think I will just position for more to sell when price go to where the premium. So we have this internal break of structure. So price can rise maybe to somewhere around this demand, around the supply area. Then I can look for a sell around this place. So for now on GU, I will just hold my hands. I'll just hold my hand and look at the characteristic what GU will play out. Now there's news by 9:30. So the news can push it up and the news can push it down. So if you push it down to this trend line, if there's a bounce here, then I can look for a buy opportunity from this bounce and take it up. So it depends. It's whether I buy again from this low or I look for a sell around this high. So that is my take on GBP USD. For now, price is somehow, and we need to be patient. We are still bearish. The sellers are still more in the market than buyer. So I move to Euro USD. Now Euro USD is more convinced to buy than GBP/USD. And being is that Euro/USD is more stronger. Let's see. So Euro/USD is more stronger than GU. So Euro against G, which one is stronger? Euro, because we have Euro/GBP in a bullish movement. So it's better to look for a buy opportunity on the Euro/USD than GU. So maybe I'll be looking for a buy opportunity this morning. Let me see on a smaller time frame if I can get entry for a buy as soon as, let's see. I want to see. So now we have price as yesterday. Let's go back to daily. We have price close back a bullish candle yesterday. You know, we see how price traded to this low. Then yesterday I was waiting for this engulfing candle. So we have price traded back. Yes, so this morning is going to be a good place for me to look for. Maybe I'm looking for opportunity to buy. Okay. Currently, price is trading below the low of the day, opening candle. So, I love to trade when I'm above an opening candle, opening of the day. So I will wait. I need kind of some momentum. Maybe if I see a bullish something here, but I want to buy Euro/USD. So let's see. Say if you buy from here now, your stop loss will come here. How many pips? That's 68. That is big. 2-1. Target is high. Okay. So please look around here. You can go to 1 hour. Maybe I still believe that this guy will push more, because if you put from this swing low to this swing guy, so that place too. So can price push at least to 50? Can price push to at least to 50 here? So this place will be a very good place for us to go long on there on Euro/USD. On Euro/USD. So that is my take on Euro/USD. I will be looking for a buy opportunity maybe during New York session, later after this session. So we move forward to gold. This guy here is my prediction says I predict for almost 3 weeks now that gold is coming to this. Here, when I predict this place, there's nothing here. There's nothing to measure, because there's no any high. So when we have a case like this, that's how we use what we call Fibonacci extension. We're likely. But somebody asking, how can you calculate pips? Please attend beginner class. So I'm predicting gold coming to this place before a major pullback. So gold is bullish. It's bullish. It's bullish. There's nothing to analyze on gold. It's just bullish. So I can't call to buy here is too high. To sell it's dangerous. Unless you are scalping. If you are scalping, I'll go to 15 minutes. I'll be able to look for buy scalping. So for me, let's go beef. I tried to buy NZD/USD this morning, yesterday night, around here, just to counter trade it, at least back to this place. But when I woke up, my stop loss was, now, I don't allow this to hit stop loss before I take it. At least I was here, I woke up, I saw this big 4-hour candle that closed. The next thing, I just cut my loss. So ability to quickly cut your loss when we expect, when I have this confirmation, this bullish, I enter. So I expect by the time I wake up or this morning, I already see a kind of bullish confirmation, bullish velocities. But the next thing I saw is bearish. So I don't need to allow to wait to hit my stop loss before I just take small loss and stay behind. So I just cut it. The reason is there's still this trend line liquidity here, right? So there's tendency that price may likely crash to come and sweep this low here before this bounce. And we're already trading below weekly and monthly opening. So price can come back here, take out this trend line liquidity, take out the liquidity residing here before we now have that bullish movement. So I'll be patient, but nevertheless, if this guy starts buying, I will not chase it again. I will just wait for that corrective to this. You know, when you are in direction of the trend, when you are in direction of the trend, you are more in what? In a favor not to lose, right? So that is it. So for example, patience. So that is it. So this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at on the momentum. The bearish momentum is so high, so it's better to stay on a bearish than a bullish. But nevertheless, if there will be any, I don't like this low. This low will be a proper, maybe we have this already, maybe a proper low like this, then now come back. We can also, okay, that would not be a kind of counter trade that we would love to trade. So we need something like this. Take out this low, create this swing low, then come back and break structure, change character in the. So if you give us something like this, here will become a change of, then we can now look for a buy around there. So if at all we want to buy, we wait. Or better still, if I put that comment, this one now that is going, we already have a high here. So wait for a kind of bullish, a momentum to break above this high, something like this. Then we can now use this place like a breakout block. Then we can now use it to buy. So those three ways, there's no crime in counter trade, but we need to see. Me, I did not wait for where I enter here is because I did not wait for this thing to give me a clear direction. I just say, okay, let me just, because I see that is why when you go against your trading edge, you'll be losing it, no matter how small it may be or all this thing. So there's nothing here that prompts to buy, but because I saw 1, 2, 3, I just, okay, let me just enter. I know it's very, very small, 0.01. So okay, let me try it. And boom. So now we need something clear. Yeah, you are giving us a high, a low, a high. Now this will become a lower high because we not take out this low. So if this lower high break this high, so now that is a visibility that the buyer is stepping in. Then we can use this breakout block to take a trade. Stop loss will come here. Then you can counter trade. Then counter trade in this place where we are going to look for what? A bearish opportunity. The same thing is applicable on AUD/USD. We need a volume to happen here. So let's say it's the same thing I will be looking at. Like this one has swept liquidity below these lows. Let me use this. So this guy has swept liquidity below all these two lows. Now, we need price to do what? To give us a momentum there. We can something of this nature. So that's what we need for both these two currency pair. USD card is already, this guy is very, very bullish, and there's nothing we can do. We can't jump in again. This way we were supposed to have get in, but that one already goes. So with that, I was eyeing USD. Yeah, this guy. Now, those who that attend my 10 o'clock class today, I pointed out, I said, I'm looking at two way to sell this guy. Number one, we have a break of structure here, but this supply zone is still open. Then this is invalid. This one also is a valid break of structure. Now we have this and this low. Here becomes the supply. I say, okay, look at this. Price has tapped into supply. Now I can tell you now that we can look for a sell on this supply now. The reason why we look for a sell on this supply, because price has given us some kind of sell pattern. So we have liquidity taking above that place. We have change of character. So here now, we're looking for what? A kind of pullback, a very good pullback, maybe back to this place. Then we can look for what? A sell opportunity around that place. Your stop loss will come here. So in case you want to boost up something of this nature, there's something of this, right? That will be 18 pips, and you can target 2 to 3. I would love to target 2 to 3, or no, whether you target 2 to 3 or you target this liquidity below here. So that will give you about 7R. If this trade play out, it will give you about 7R. So this is a good setup. It's a good setup. Most of us. So if you want to sell USD share, it's a good setup. But if you fail, if this guy fail, then this place will be the next zone, which I'll be looking for a sell opportunity. So lastly, USD JPY. Okay, price has, you can see we are ranging. Price has come, sweep liquidity below this ranging. Then the next liquidity to be taken now, liquidity above here. So price is coming here. So if we have a momentum breakup, a retest will continue. But if we fail, price will come back to this range, meaning that it's still ranging. So I don't trade the ranging market. So if you want to trade the ranging market, whether you buy from this low or you sell from this high, simple as that. So guys, go to stop here, and allow to take over. If you want to do another counter currency, then before he enters synthetic, then that will be all for me for this session from now. Right. See you. Bye.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Mr. Val, thank you very much for the session. So let me just quickly add one or two pairs, and then you can look at synthetic indices, and we call it a day for today. All right. So I'm going to start with GBP JPY. Okay. We know we like to see on this guy. So let's do a top-down analysis from the weekly time frame. So on the weekly for GJ, we were sweeping this low. So we should be going for the high at least. All right. And then what happened on the daily time frame? We are also sweeping. So on the daily time frame, as we can see here, we had a sweep of on the 4 hours now. We spotted something yesterday. Let me show us on this. It's something I want to show us, right? We spotted an entry area here yesterday. But let me tell you why this trade now is seeming to be invalidated. Let me show you. Okay, so we want to buy from here. Now, the reason I'm going to hold off this trade, right, as you can see, is a very nice demand normally to trade from. The reason I'm going to hold off from taking this trade is because today has come to do or to sweep yesterday's high. So today's candle sweeping yesterday's high means that price may want to do what? Price may want to go for this low. Okay, so that's what we are just seeing now. And then you can see the way the 4 hours candle, we have 26 minutes to close this 4-hour candle. And then this is also going to imply what? This is going to imply a change of character. You can see the expansion to the downside. Expansion and also a fully bearish engulfing candle formation. So this means that JPY may want to sell when price goes back up to that area. My network, please. Give me a moment. Let me just switch my internet so that it's better. All right. All right. I hope you can hear me. I hope I'm audible. Okay. So I said, so instead of this buy opportunity now, since today has taken yesterday's high, what we can expect now is that price should come back to this area to sell from this area. So price can come back here to do what? To sell. Is that okay? So now if the distance between our take profits, let me say we want to take a trade from here and we want to target let me say 3R. Okay, it still falls within that region, but this buy trade is no more valid as it was yesterday. Yesterday, the plan was price should just come, tap this area like this, and then run to take profits for about 3 hours. So what price did? Price came, but it did not, push down all the way to the entry region. That is why this trade, we could not get a trade here yesterday. But today now would have gotten this trade, but you see that price swept yesterday's high, so it will be coming for, or most likely be coming for yesterday's low, and you can see the way it's moving. I think the news has come up. I think the news for, let me check. The news for today has come up. GBP Today is Tuesday. Okay, 9:30, right? That is what is driving that price. And you see, the flash manufacturing news PMI has come into the market. Now that is where this momentum is coming from. Okay, so you can see that it has the tendency to come and sweep all this low. And then when it's done with this sweep, right? When it takes this low, it will sweep here, then come back to retrace to take here before we continue to the downside. Okay. So the buy that I analyzed, I think somebody asked for this trade yesterday. It was active at yesterday. It was valid at yesterday, but today the trade is no more valid. Okay, today is no more valid because the day has changed its buyer, and you can see what the news has done to the market. Okay, so it's good that this happened so that we can see the effects of the real life effect, the in real time effect of news. So what we expect is that when this low is taken, GJ should trade back up to this area before we continue to sell. Is that okay? So that's that for GJ. I think we have something for Euro CHF. Euro CHF, we're still maintaining our buy. We want to buy. We still have our area of interest down here. Okay, so we still have an area of interest down there on Euro CHF. So this is our sweep of liquidity. We swept the low. We came back to do what? To sweep the high. So what we can expect is that price should come here. All right, price should come here like this, and then we look to target these highs. Okay, so this is my view for Euro CHF. Okay, so today I spotted something while waiting for this buy to to activate, right? Can we see something on the daily time frame? Can you see this area here? This area looks like a key level that price is reacting from. What do we see? Let me show you. We have a touch here. Price does not use it as support again. And now price also broke this area with what? With imbalance, as you can see here. So what did price do today? Price has come to sweep the previous day's candle, right? And has tapped into the fair value gap from yesterday. So is there a possibility that price, is there a chance that price can trade from that region to the downside? Yes. Okay. So what we want to see today now is can today's candle, since we swept this yesterday's candle like this, can today's candle trade all the way to this low or maybe even to our entry region? Let's find out. So on the 4 hours time frame, now the daily has given us the POI, right? Daily has given us the POI, has touched our POI. So what's the 4 hours doing? We know we want to see two things on the 4 hours, right? Is either the 4 hours should, is either the 4 hours, let me reduce this. Okay. So it's either the 4 hours should do what? The 4 hours should come and give us a sweep here, right? 4 hours should give us this sweep, or we get a fully bearish engulfing candle formation, and that is what on the daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame, or the 4 hours rather. We want something like this. We have a candle, and then the one that will engulf that candle completely, like this. You can see that this candle in front here, this one in front here has completely what engulfed this other one. So this will now be a sign that price wants to trade down. Okay, so currently we are not having any of that formation. So we are not interested in the sell yet, because 4 hours needs to align. 4 hours needs to align with what daily said. When 4 hours align, then we can go to the 1 hour time frame and then look to trade. But currently there is no fair value gap. There is nothing. Everything is just very choppy at that point in time. So what should 4 hours time frame do? Let 4 hours time frame do what? Break this structure that we have here. Let me delete this one. Let 4 hours break that structure, and then we can look to do what? We can look to spot a new imbalance that we can trade from all the way to this our entry region before we can start buying. Okay. Now, mind you, we know how it is now. If the trade comes to the buy region first, if the trade comes to the buy region first, please, you cancel anything that has to do with sell. Why? Because the next place that price will most likely be going for is this one, is this high that created the retracement. Okay, we know how it works now. When we have something like this, right? I want to trade from here, right? When price is doing all of this is just a build up. When it touches here, the next place is going to come for is to sweep that external range liquidity here. All right, then it's to start the move behavior again, and then the same thing. Okay, so at least we that have always been on the live session, we have understood this very well. Okay, so Euro CHF right now I want to catch a counter trend sell to the buy region before we activate. Okay, so that's that. Do we have anything for Euro AUD? Let me check Euro AUD. Let's go to the higher time frame first. Let's build our bias on the higher time frame. Okay, so I think this one was from the monthly. Let me go to the monthly. The monthly, okay. So what are we seeing here is that monthly swept the low. So we should be coming for the previous month's high, right? So now we need alignment on the weekly time frame, is it not? Now, I think yesterday I tried to look for a sell. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, was it yesterday? I tried to look for a sell here or something. But you see that price here was this sweep here. You see that price failed to give you what? To give us 4 hours change of character. He gave, right? But it was no fair value gap at that point in time. So that was a sign that price wants to do something. So I went back to the weekly and to the monthly right now to spot that price swept the previous month's low. So price should be going for the what? For the previous month's high. Okay, so weekly is weekly in alignment now. Let's check. Monthly has swept the low. So weekly, let me show you the line chart now. Can you see that weekly is currently trying to give us a break of structure or a change of character? Can you see that? That the moment this week closes like this, that means this trade now is active. This bias is active for buys all the way. So, but if this week now goes to trade below this line, like if this body does not close like this, it goes to trade below the line, I'm going to hold off with my buying opportunities. Now let's imagine the week closes bullish. All we just have to do is go to the daily time frame, and then this is going to be a good area to look for the first batch of buys, right? Because this is like a key level here. Okay. And then the second possible area for buys will come from this fair value gap that we are having here. And then also because this guy is like a discounted area for price. Okay. So we have here and here because this is like a key level, and then here because of the fair value gap and discounted price. So anywhere we get we get a confirmation on the 4 hours or 1 hour time frame, we can trade all the way till this high. Is that okay? Now that's my view for Euro AUD. Like I said, we are just in the moment of anticipation, right? We're anticipating things to happen so that when these things happen, we have already positioned ourselves to do what? To just play along when a thing comes to us, okay? So we are placing ourselves in the positions for buys. When it comes, we will just trade. Now, mind you, price is coming from here also. Can I remember this buy from that we had from last week or some weeks ago? You see this buy, all of this area was what? Was trend line liquidity. Can you see? So price has touched it. So price will just come and give us the same thing again. So the way price ended this movement here, or the way price started this movement here, is the way to start another one here to continue buying. Okay, so you see that there's other flow in place for Euro AUD. Okay, so let's just wait to see how that unfolds. Okay, I think every other thing that I have on my list for today has been touched. Let me see. Do we have anything for USD CAD? Okay, so USD CAD has been try to say kind of consolidating at that area. But let me show us something for USD CAD, right? USD CAD is coming from here, first of all. That's overall, it's coming from this guy. And then we know that USD CAD in the long run is supposed to do what? It's supposed to fly as high as possible. Okay, this is, I'm not saying it will just happen. I'm not saying it will just be a straight line movement. No, price is definitely going to sell at some point, buy, sell. There will be a lot of trading opportunity before price gets to that place. So that's like a very long-term target. Okay, so this was the buy. Abi, now within this region, we also saw what? We also saw a possible sell opportunity here. Can you see? On this still on the weekly time frame. And what did we have? Let me go to the line chart. Can you see that it led to what? It led to a sell here. There was a change of character there on the weekly time frame. So daily, there's now we're on the daily. Now, can you see that this area is what sponsored this what? Is what sponsored this sell? Can you see this is a very nice sell on the daily time frame? This is a very nice sell on the daily time frame. If you caught this sell, then you are definitely, you have definitely made a lot of money. Can you see? There was also what? There was also a fully bearish engulfing candle formation on the 4 hours time frame that also drove price to the downside. Okay, so in view of this, let's go back to the daily. Let me show you something. We had this what? We had this order block. This other block here is what sponsored or what funded this BOS to the downside here. So that's where price currently is. Now, there are two things price will do now. Price, this other flow. We have touch here. So here should probably be touch and then go down. Two things price will do now is that price will do what? Price will change character and sell, or price will do what? Price will respect the official buy that they wanted to buy from this other block here and do what? And come to disrespect this everything here. Then we switch our buyers to buys. Is that okay? That's why I'm not rushing to enter that trade yet, because of, I will say something. Where is price coming from? It's important to always take note of where price is coming from. So price is coming from a higher time frame demand zone. You can see how strong this demand zone is. So everything that is here just looks like what? It just looks like counter trend sells, right? For price to tap into somewhere that is very high, and then we continue what? We continue trading to the upside. So it's either price will respect this other block we have here, and then we go to the 4 hours time frame. Go to the 4 hours time frame, or let me say the 1 hour, and then we get what? On the 1 hour now, you see this is like liquidity now, is it not? This guy now is serving as liquidity. So if we can start getting, or if we can start getting some pull downs like this, then we can trade. We can trade a sell. So it's either price will still respect this trading order flow, this bearish order flow that it has established here, or it will just continue upside to the upside. Then we know that yes, that's buy that started from here is officially going to continue. But I still believe that price, because of the way we have some fair value gap here, I still believe that price should trade down here, this area. You see how price interacted with this zone in the past. You see this zone. This zone had to do with there was some consolidation here. Price was touching the high and then broke it, touched the low. So I believe price should still trade. Sorry. What's the matter? What does happen? Did I hide my okay? So I believe that price should still trade to this area. Then when we come here officially, we can do what all of these guys now, all of these areas now look like liquidity that price will now want to sweep and continue. So that's that for USD CAD. These are the few 3 pairs that I wanted to add to what you have gotten from Mr. Val. Is that okay? So let's just be on the lookout. So USD CAD, we are expecting some sales from there. Then when we get to this discounted area here, we continue our buys from here. Okay, so that's that. So let's see if we have some syntax that we can, So this is synthetic indices powered by WorldTrade, and then some people don't have this link to be able to access TradingView, WorldTrade's TradingView, where we have our synthetic indices. So I'm going to drop the link for us on the chat box. So copy the link and store it. Whenever you want to analyze synthetic indices from WorldTrade, all you have to do is click on the link and then you get it. So this is it. What we have here, let's just look at one or two things. So let me start from, I trade a few synthetic indices. I don't like to do too much because, the indices are very, very much. And if you want to trade everything,
Hello, sir.
you
Good
can
morning,
break
sir.
it. I'm with you. Okay.
Sorry, sir. It was that WorldTrade broker. My own time I
Sorry.
want to open like the WorldTrade broker.
Yeah.
Yes, I have account. It's been verified, but I
Okay.
cannot open buying and selling. If I want to open buying and selling, the account was telling me that the account has been
Disabled. Disabled.
Yeah, disabled.
Is account funded?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. That is because the account is not funded. So what you do is you want to just explore the system when you have not funded. You just open a demo account, right? The demo account will give you the ability to trade. Then when you fund your live account, then definitely you can, press buy and sell. Is that okay?
It can open, right, sir?
Yes, it will. So when you fund the account, it will open. So if you want to be exploring the system, you use a demo account for now. Open a demo account, log it to MT5, and then you'll be fine. All
I'll
right.
try, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, so FX20, let's go to the daily time frame. So I have this area of interest that price is currently inside. This is like remember that I wanted to sell from here. But price came and did what? And then went all the way back to the downside. So I feel like price wants to fill this fair value gap first before touching here, and then it comes for where? And then it comes for this low. Is that okay? So that's what I'm expecting now. So on the 4 hours time frame, let me see. So 4 hours time frame, we are trying to break this high. So what I want to see now, see the line chart, see what it looks like on the line chart. So when we officially break this high, and then maybe 1 hour should be showing us a sweep and break, and here we already have a sweep here. What we just want now is break. So when we break officially on the 1 hour time frame, we can now do what? We can now start to trade buys to. We can now trade buy all the way to this high. Is that okay? So for now, just wait for 4 hours. Let 4 hours officially change character here. Is that okay? When 4 hours confirms this change of, what is this guy's problem? When 4 hours confirms the change of character, then we can do what? We can trade to the upside. Okay. FX40, So FX40 has been selling. you can see the way, let me make this full screen so that you can see more things. You see the way price has been trading FX40 as if we okay. So I just wanted to spot something for us, right? That after amidst all of these sales, we can look to do what? We can go to the 4 hours and spot this key level here. This key level is like a support zone that can now work as a resistance zone. Can you see? Price was sitting here a couple of times without breaking. So now it has finally done what? It has finally broken that area. So we can expect price to trade back into 40 and then come for this low. Is that okay? So that's the view for 40. Very simple. We're not doing too much. This is a supply zone. This is a support zone that we can expect price to do what? We can expect price to rise up to this area, consolidate, and then start falling again. Is that okay? So that's the view for FX40. You know, I don't used to waste time with my analysis because, you know, if you're wasting time, it means you don't know what you're doing. Is that okay? So, FX60 has finally taken this high. You know, we're trying to sell from this high before. We're trying to sell from this high. See why it's very good to be adaptable to the market. We had a trade here, right? And then the trade closed in I think it was from here. The trade closed in break even. Then I told us, don't buy yet until what? Until this demand zone is disrespected. So if anybody, sorry, don't sell yet. So anybody that went to go and sell here would have, had stop loss. They say that this demand zone currently is what is sponsoring all of this buy. So currently, I don't have anything for FX60 because I would like to continue this. But at least now that I know that this is my high, this is my protected high that was here, has been disrespected. Now I know that the bias has turned to bullish buyers. So I can look to do what? I can look to buy. Is that okay? So I'm still looking to buy from here, but currently I don't have a reason to buy except I say I want to buy from down here. But before price comes there, but let's just see. If it comes there early enough, we can look to enter buy opportunities. Okay, I don't just want to buy from the high. I want to buy from when it's cheaper. Is that okay? All right, so let me just glance through all the flips. Okay, so these flips now, very, 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 very straightforward. Flip X1 has been buying. So the next place I want X1 to buy from is here. Okay, this is the next order block. Why? You can see this is all liquidity that is lying above it. So 4 hours time frame. The moment price drops into this brother here, this is our brother here, I'm going to do what? I'm going to start buying Flip X4. So when it comes, I'm going to drop a signal on the trade on the group for us, and then we can play. Okay, Flip X2. Let me go to the weekly. Let me be sure that I'm on the right side. Oh, okay. Flip X2 is coming from we are turning bullish. We had this weekly this thing other block here, and now what has it done? It has given birth to what? It has given birth to another weekly fair value gap there. So whenever price decides to drop into this place, just best believe that price is going to buy. You see the way price has done what? Price has swept all of these highs. Is that okay? So Flip X2 is going to buy from here. Now I have daily candle low sweep here, but let me see. 4 hours not yet giving us anything, so I'm not interested yet. I want price to give me these lower prices anywhere here. Then we can look to buy from there. Okay. I'm also seeing something here. All right, so let's just be patient for Flip X2. It's looking like it wants to give us buy opportunities. So whenever it drops into these areas, we know what we are going to do. All right. So Flip X3 is just dropping. I'm not traded this guy in a long time. So if you are a fan of the kind of markets where you just like one trend, then you just want to go and press sell or buy and ride the trend, feel free. That is not my kind of market. That's why I don't analyze it. Okay. So Flip X4 is in our demand zone here. So demand here, what the price do on the 4 hours time frame, price has swept this liquidity. And then what did it do? It has also changed character again. You can see now. So what this guy is looking like is what is liquidity. So what we're looking at now is that Flip X4 can buy from here. So if you trade synthetic indices, you can enter a buy from Flip X4 here. And let's do 2-3 hour. For now, let's see how that goes. Is that okay? Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. So that's my view for see the thing is still very clear on the 2 hours. Let me check the 1 hour. Okay, the still liquidity, the still fair value here on the 1 hour. So it's still valid. All right. So that's the trade for flip X4. That's the trade for flip X4. And then lastly, 5. Okay, I don't have a trade for 5 yet. When I have, it will be somewhere here and I will update us. Okay. So let price just touch this guy here. See this liquidity. When price touches, we are going to buy the X5. So I thank you, everyone. I'm going to give room now for the next session. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. I can see Mr. George, Mr. Israel, Ms. Joy Kuti. I don't know if it's Miss or Mrs. Kehinde Dada, Ololade Oluti, Prince, Stanley Obuedes, Sonny Blaze, Roland, and Emmanuel Gale. I greet everybody specially. Have a lovely trading day, and I wish you a profitable week. Bye.
It's so much. Guys, please, I need to end this session there because of the YouTube broadcast on internet. So immediately